Hello again, I am Blunty, and this is a quick look at Riders Republic. I wasn't planning on making this video. I have been playing this game for a few days now, but that was in a closed beta, which until today was under non-disclosure. So I was just kind of testing it out and thinking about whether or not I was going to make any future videos on it when I could, show you gameplay and stuff like that. But Ubisoft pulled a quickie on us today, and it's now out of NDA, and more than that, it's out of closed beta and is now in open beta, so any curious bugger can pop in and get a taste of it. Riders Republic is a multi-sport, multiplayer, open-world, always-online sandbox of races, explorations, stunts, and very, very Ubisoft collectathons. It's an MMO, but with snowboards and parachutes and bikes and such. It's also an Ubisoft game in that there's a shop, of course, lots of cosmetics and emotes and such that you can expect in any such multiplayer game these days. You can buy them in in-game currency, but I'm sure by the time it launches you can spend as much real-world money as you like, because that's the friggin' world we live in these days, isn't it? The game is set to be released for Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. And, believe it or not, even on the flailing joke that is Stadia, all on October 28th. And there is cross-play too, so if you've got friends on different platforms, there's nothing to stop you all playing together anyway, so that's nice. So, Riders Republic. It's basically Steep 2, isn't it? Where Steep had skiing and wingsuit flying and snowboarding and paragliding, Riders Republic has all of that as well, plus the addition of downhill and stunt bikes and a rocket-powered wingsuit. Actually, I'm not sure about the rocket-powered wingsuit. Any Steep players, do they have a rocket-powered wingsuit or just regular wingsuits? I honestly can't remember. I never actually played it. But if you're like me and didn't play Steep, but did play Ubisoft's other goes at MMO but for sports games, The Crew and The Crew 2, this is basically also that, but with mountain sports instead of cars and planes. In fact, the whole presentation, interface, career mode, style, and NPCs trying way too hard to sound hip and cool daddy-o in a way that a boomer might think young people talk about fully gnarly Sitch Bro Falcon Extreme Sports, brah! It's kind of cringy at times, to be honest, but it is at least light-hearted, fun, and a pretty decent way to spend some time dicking about. Couple things I appreciated about the details under the hood. There's a menu option to turn off licensed copyright music so streamers and content creators don't get effed in the A. Always appreciate that, game devs. Also, while not active in the beta, there's a Zen mode, free of competition and scoring, so you can just chill out and play with all the progression and multiplayer activities disabled. Just, wander around the world and do ski tricks and stuff, I guess. It is a fully seamless open world with several biome environments to do your thing in. The map is pretty big. None of it looks especially visually impressive by today's standards, even when maxed out and in 4K, as I've been playing here. But it's stylistic enough to be pleasant and fun, and not too distractingly last-gen-y. Progression is like any such game. You do your activities, you do your races and your competitions, and explore to gain points and whatnot to continue to unlock more activities and locations and races and more advanced gear. It's all very, very, very by the numbers for this style of game, and all very, very, very Ubisoft, of course. So it won't be blowing your mind with a fresh new take or exciting, unique gameplay. There's nothing here you haven't seen before in other games. It's just mixed up in a new way, I guess. But it is at least a solid enough platform for some multiplayer fun times. Much like The Crew 2 was. It wasn't the best at anything it did, but it was damn fun. Riders Republic runs smooth. The controls are easy to get to grips with, but offer advanced modes for those who like more control or a higher skill ceiling and more challenge. There's a mode that makes sure you basically automatically land all your flips and jumps and stuff. But if you use that, like I have been for some of the footage you're seeing here, you don't get any points for landing perfectly. You can turn that off, which makes landing more difficult, but gets you points for landing, that kind of stuff. In the end, well, to be fair, it is a little bit bland. Really is the word. It's bland, but it is perfectly serviceable for what it is. This is a product, not a work of art. This is an entertainment product designed to, turn your brain off, have a bit of fun with, but it's not particularly exciting in anything it does or in any way it's produced or anything it presents to you. But I do think it's worth having a go at anyway, especially right now because it's got a free and open public beta. So let me know what you think, especially if you've played Steep or The Crew 2. I quite enjoyed a lot of time in The Crew 2, just dicking around really. I didn't do many races, just mostly dicked around, but I think I might be doing the same thing in this game when it comes out as well. But there you go. First impressions of Riders Republic. Thank you for watching. Thank you as always to the patrons scrolling up above there, and thank you to the rest of you for at least making it to the end of the video. Hopefully along the way you've done the bell and the sub and the thumb and left a comment and stuff. I am Blunty, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.